Hello, podcast friends. We're very close tonight.
Yeah, we are.
I don't know.
I don't know.
My shirt is here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Welcome to the podcast, Season of the Witch, March 1st. So, the first of every month, we talk about all of the things that are happening in the month. Whether they're happening at the store, they're happening with the planets, they're just cool witchy things you guys could be doing this month. That's what we're going to cover. You're always welcome to jump in, join along, ask questions, vibe with us.
We love the chats.
We do love the chats.
Sponsored by Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Keep it out for Norns soda.
Norns.
We have Norns soda.
You better watch out. I made a coloring book. A soda may be next. Could you imagine?
almost
That
did
means
candy.
I get to buy a
When
chemistry.
I did business
set.
cards, there's
Yeah.
a candy option.
We should have
Why
gotten
didn't
candy.
you even ask me about that? I would have bought a Norns candy. Can we
gotta
still
get some
buy it?
candy.
You probably can, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really
Chocolate
cool.
bars?
I would just want to sample to make sure it tastes good.
I don't care if it tastes
Yeah, I
good.
don't wanna-
It's got my name on it.
If it's got your name on it, it tastes like bad. That would not be awesome.
I'm gonna eat it all.
That's fair. You're little David. Baby David can take care of it.
You guys want a candy bar? It's not good, but it's ours.
It's not good, but we're grateful.
One of the best volunteers set up for, it's okay.
It's alright. Have you had the new Norns candy? It's alright.
Oh man. Alrighty. So, let's just jump into it because there's a
Yeah.
lot happening in March. There's so much happening, I made notes. So, we're all gonna cheat tonight and use my notes. Our notes. The notes.
I was gonna say, I got my own set over here.
You do. You do. You also have a calendar.
We've added stuff on since the calendar. So I posted a new calendar today that has more stuff on it.
No, I
Mhm.
didn't put that on my list.
What? The new calendar or the more stuff?
Both the more stuff and the new calendar.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, maybe you will remember the things.
I'll remember the things.
And
I got the
jump in.
things, yeah.
So that's where we're going to start. We're going to start with our calendar. When you guys come into the store, every shopping visit, you can grab a calendar. It should have 2 months on it. This one's February and March. We're going to rock these until we're out of it. Then it'll be March and April or April and May. Who knows? Whatever we run out, we'll make a new one. Paper savers. But you can get one of these anytime you come in. There are always more events than what's on the calendar. This is just where we start. What we know for sure is going to happen, and then we grow from there. So always watch the Facebook page, see what's going, what's changing, what's happening, because I promise you there's always more than what's on the calendar. It happens to us every single month. The calendars are made 2 months in advance, so sometimes like the resiliency workshop, that was recently booked in. It's not on my list of things to talk about, so we'll talk about it now. But it was recently booked, so that didn't make it to our calendar list, but that's going to be a really fun event. So, jumping in, March 6th, crystals and cocktails. What else is really cool about crystals and cocktails this month is towards the end of crystals and cocktails, Lisa Lightfeather will be talking to you guys about herbal medicine and plant medicine and herbal healing and all sorts of cool things, and she'll have her own lecture every month where she talks about those things, but she's gonna introduce herself on crystals and cocktails.
Want to say hi to Katie Bug?
Hello,
Katie.
Shananana.
Crystals and cocktails has been popping lately, so that's been really nice.
Dude, it's been so fun.
It's been really
Somebody dropped off wine for crystals and
I
cocktails
love
the
that,
other
like
day.
in advance.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's way cool. It's been good. Yeah.
It is. It's so much fun, guys. We set up the back room. Raw Vibes comes and hangs out with you guys. They teach you all about crystals and your chakras. I think this month is solar plexus.
That sounds about right.
Because it was root and then sacral, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Then it would definitely be solar
Yeah,
plexus.
I think it's
next.
solar
Yeah.
plexus. So that's going to be really fun. A lot of us don't work with our solar plexus the way we should. So you're going to learn all about that, and it's spicy things that it does for you. Also, Lisa Lightfeather. You know, talk about her a little bit?
Me?
Yeah.
In what aspect? I like her.
I'm excited to meet her.
I really do.
So
I
many
really
years
do like her.
ago, Dave and I, we like to frequent other metaphysical stores a lot. But many years ago, there was a little metaphysical store in downtown Colleen, and it was called C&L Meditation. And it was a really cute little shop. We had a really good time there. We got a delicious smoothie. And then fast forward to 5 years later, this lady walks into our store, and she's the lady who used to own C&L Meditation. So if you've ever been in there, she's an awesome lady. She's been doing holistic healing for, I think, 30 years.
Wow.
She's a shaman. She's practiced with multiple different native tribes or indigenous tribes. And so it's really cool that she chose our store to kind of be a part of and build a community with. I'm very excited.
You want to talk about how that happened? It's pretty funny how it happened.
Go ahead.
So she had come in, and so for personal reasons, she took a step back from, and that's why she didn't do the store anymore. She took a step back, and she recently came back, and she wants to get back into the community and start working with the community again. And I think she came here and talked to us about it because she was looking for some form of spell work or candle or something to kind of get the ball rolling. So when she mentions about, hey, I want to do this I want to get the community going again. I want to do this.
Good.
I did, Brittany.
So Brittany's like, okay, well, here's what you're going to do then. We're doing Christmas and cocktails. We have a nice audience for that. So while that's going on, you come in and you're going to get to talk to people right then and there about what your upcoming classes are going to be. And we'll get that rolling.
Exactly.
And then she's like, wait, so not just a candle? Brittany's like, no, you're going to do legwork.
Not just a candle. Here's what you want. This is the whole thing you asked for.
Community, I've got you. Let's do it. Let's share.
Yeah.
So.
Have you seen our calendar? Pick a day.
That's exactly what I told her. I said, almost all these days are open. Pick one. So I think she's coming back on the 27th after this. I don't know.
Nice.
Don't trust me.
We'll
We'll
figure it
find
out.
out on the 6th.
I'll post it. We'll post it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then March 8th is International Women's Day. I just added that because it's cool to just be a woman and
It is very
say
cool.
the things. And is there an International Men's Day? Do you know?
Yeah, we call it steak and...
Oh,
Yeah, we do.
stop
I
it.
remember that day.
That's February 15th.
It is, yeah.
I thought the holiday ended, though. I haven't seen it in 15 years.
Wow.
That's a lie.
It's because you got the wrong plant, babe. It's because you got the wrong plant.
So then we have March 13th, which is the full worm moon in Virgo. It is also here at the store our Heathen Hangout.
Yes.
You guys want to tell us about the Heathen Hangout and how we can hang out with heathens?
I do.
Oh,
but
that's not what we do.
First, I want to hear about how the full moon's going to be different this time. Because
Well, that's on the 14th.
It's on the 14th.
I made a
You moved it?
no.
No?
No, the full
No.
moon's always been there. It's
See?
two. Yeah, it's two things that are going
Oh,
on.
it is the 14th.
Yeah, full
Okay,
moon
no,
circle,
you're right.
full
Okay.
lunar, full moon.
I got
and
ahead of
Ostera.
myself.
Yes, we
Okay.
got it. No worries.
Okay. Just kidding. So,
Did the new dragon get a name? I'm gonna release that too. Hang
wait,
on.
you are?
Yes.
Because I was going to, okay.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I have a thing because everyone took a vote. I just had to post a list, but I wanted to check the list with you in case you hated any of them.
No, I didn't. It's a Norse name. I also picked it off the list. There were like 6 people that
Look,
said
I
it.
did the top 3. Hold on, let me see if it's one of the ones I have. Okay.
I'm very
Dave,
excited.
Talk about Heathen Hangout while
Yes,
I...
talk about Heathen
I thought you wanted to talk about
Do a
Heathen Hangout.
distract!
Because then we're talking Heathen Hangout,
Is
then...
it these?
Yes.
Is it
Yes. No.
Is it this one?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not Jormungandr because he has
This is-
no legs.
There's a snake. No, there's
whoa,
a snake.
he's a serpent, and
Oh,
serpents
yeah.
are dragons.
Do they have legs?
No, so he'd be a worm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the name it's not. I am going to release the name, though,
Yes,
guys.
okay.
Just not yet, Emma. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, Heathen Hangout, all about tier. Let's do it.
You want to talk about it first, and then you...
What? No, I was
you
doing
just
the
said I want to
distract.
talk about it first.
I said I wanted to talk about the moon circle first.
Oh.
Okay,
oh.
so we're gonna hang out on Thursday the 13th. We're gonna have a potluck.
7 p.m.
Yes, at 7 p.m. Heathen Hangout is always a potluck. Bring a dish, and we'll use part of that dish to go on the offering to the gods, the ancestors. We're going to talk about Tyr because last month we talked about the female deities and spirits, and so this month we decided to pick something male, and it's Dave's favorite god. So yeah, so we picked Tyr. So we're going to talk
He's
about
your
Tyr.
favorite?
I would hope so.
How does Star know this and you don't?
I don't.
Have you met my dog?
That's my dog I named.
Have you met Tyr?
No, he was your dog.
Yeah.
Accurate.
That's
Wow.
fair. Yeah.
It is fair.
Anyway, so because I mean this is your dude, Dave. So are you going to talk to us about Tyr?
I am.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, but I'm not gonna talk about that now. We'll talk about then. But yes,
Right.
we'll talk about Tyr. And I'm just typing things away over here.
Just 777ing.
Oh.
I'm trying to type hearts over here. Me and the Queen and Katie Bug are in
fighting.
a heart battle over here.
Yeah.
Who's gonna keep first place?
Battling it out.
So
Yeah.
very cool. Come hang out with us on the 13th.
Yes. The Heathen Hangouts are very chill. We just do like kind of one structured-ish thing, but it's mostly about spending time and building energy and building what we
Yeah.
call frith.
Because I do find it that we do kind of get things going, and then even when we're done,
You're not.
people still hang out.
Yeah.
Until
Which
9:30.
is the point.
Heathens are talkers. We all are, because we're all about lore and like stories and yeah. So you're free to go whenever you want, but we'll probably be here for a while.
Yeah.
Just
See
hanging
who's
out.
gonna be this one?
I hope so, probably. Yeah.
Was it be too far away this time?
No. All the way in Austin.
I know. It was
No, I think
away.
he'll be here. He should be.
Alrighty, and then
Yeah.
March 14th, we have Full Moon Open Circle.
There it is.
And it is the total lunar eclipse. This month, we're doing something a little bit differently, though. So with our full moon circle, it's going to be at 8:30 p.m. It's going to be broadcasted the same way our podcast is broadcasted. So you won't come to the store. You'll be doing this at home with us. We have a list of all of the ingredients you need to follow along with us. Or you can just accept the energy through your device, however you're streaming, whether it's your phone, your computer, your TV, whatever you're watching us on. You can share energy with us that way. But if you would like to have everything, because it's an eclipse, we're going to be doing a banishing ritual, but we're also going to be charging our candles for spell work throughout the month of April. So you'll need some chime candles. We're going to do black, purple, white, and orange. You'll need 3 of each of those. You'll need a sage. You could either use a dragon's blood sage or a sage and then a dragon's blood palo santo, because you need palo santo also.
You gotta show it to them. Because if they haven't seen it, if you haven't been in the
Yeah,
shop
just
recently,
running to the desk today.
yeah, we have dipped Palo Santo. It's just
This is the best thing on
ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm never burning anything
I'm
else.
obsessed. Yeah, it's awesome.
The white sage dipped one, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
It's
Big
so
facts.
good. It's so good. You don't even know. Anyways, you do know because you burned the copal one the other day and the cinnamon one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we love them. I think I've burned every single one of them because the other day for past life readings I did the blue one, ocean something. It was so good. Yeah. You can follow along with us for the full moon ritual. It's going to be live. If we hate it, we'll go back to doing open circle here in the store. It's really just going to be your guys' feedback. You're going to tell us what you like, what you don't like, and we're going to try to accommodate from there. I will tell you, it's really taxing on me to do it here at the store. I miss the circle that we had out on the property. I miss being outside doing things, but he got himself stuck. That silly skink.
Where?
Oh, in the corner.
Yeah, in the water tub.
There's a skink
I gotta-
stuck in the
I'll
thing.
go help him.
Go help
Thank
him, the
you.
poor guy. Tell him I love him while you're there.
Sorry, guys.
There's a flailing lizard. We have to help.
Yeah, so you'll just tell us what you love and what you don't love. And so if you love it online, which I hope you do, because then many people who have been here and moved away can participate, it's fantastic. And if not, then maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do both. I don't know. We'll see how many
That'd be
spoons I
cool.
have. I might not
Yeah.
have spoons to do it both ways.
The full moon is an interesting time because I find myself usually really tired, like
Yeah.
on full moon day. So I'm always like, I'm going to do all the things and I'm going to charge everything. I'm like, oh God, I'm tired. It's a lot of energy flying around, you know? So, yeah.
It is.
Mhm.
Then March 15th is Market Day. Market Day, Market Day, Market Day, Market Day. It is market
Beautiful
season
Chinatown.
again, so the market is packed with vendors. Vendors that you haven't seen since last year, new vendors, and our regular vendors. So we're going to have a fantastic market. Market was full, I think, 3 days after this past market. So we have well over 40 vendors, and we're very, very, very excited about it. Also, March 15th, that evening, is the podcast.
Yes.
So we're going to party and have fun. That's our fun podcast where we just tell jokes and answer your questions and hang out with you guys. March 16th is Painting with a Witch. It's $35. You sign up here in store. It is a lot of fun. Laura does the Painting with a Witch. You guys are making dream willows.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The flyers on Facebook so you can see
Yes.
what it's going to be.
Yes. March 18th, we're not doing anything in store, but it is the Celtic Tree Month of Alder, and that begins. And then March 20th is Ostara. March 20th is not when we're celebrating Ostara, though, because that's a Thursday, and we like to do things on the weekends that involve the chitlins. So March 22nd, we will be celebrating Ostara. At 4 p.m., we will have an egg hunt in the back. I know it's a month before Easter, but look, guys, because we celebrate Ostara here. So if you want to bring the kids out, if you want to donate for kid baskets, if you want to come hide eggs, it's going to be a potluck. There's going to be an egg hunt. There's just going to be a good time. Lots of community. I think we're doing paintings that day. I'm not sure. But it's just going to be a lot of fun. We'll be decorating eggs, planting seeds, performing a ritual to honor the balance of light and dark. It's just going to be a lot of fun. March 21st is a very, very important day. March 21st is the last day you can sign up for the Reiki 1 class. Star is almost full on the Reiki 1 class. We are over halfway there.
I never officially signed up.
You did not.
You did not.
I keep waiting.
Where,
You can sign up on the Norns.net.
Yeah.
Oh, on the Norns.net. That's where you like that? On the Norns.net is where you sign up. I'll go there right now.
Yes, please.
Secure your spots now.
Yeah, secure them. It is very serious. We had somebody come in today just so she could pay her spot. If you have questions about your invoices or booking it or whatever, come see us. We'll help you go through it. I know it took me 10 years to get a website, guys. It's not, I get it. We're not doing I can barely send an email by myself. So, if you need help, come see us. We would be happy to help get you a seat reserved and work with what you need to do. Yes, book.
There we go.
There you go.
Good job.
See, easy peasy, right? Yeah. After you sign up on the Norns.net for Reiki class, you'll get an email from me telling you all the details, the what, when, where, why. Well, not the why. Hopefully you know the why. But the when and where and all that stuff. And yeah. And then you'll be in touch with me too in case you have any questions. You can always email me that way. So, yeah. It's also on the 21st, Apothecary.
Oh, I just
Yes.
got an email.
Yes.
Somebody just booked oh, that's me.
Oh my gosh. I got the same email.
So also on the 21st is the Apothecary class. It is at 6 p.m.?
Yes, 6 to 7.
Yeah. This is going to be a super fun class. I think Katie's doing 13 herbs this time instead of 5.
That's awesome.
I'm not sure. We're going to see where we're going.
Yeah.
But after this class, if you've taken these 2 Apothecary classes, we're going to open up the Forgotten Apothecary class, where we're going to be making tinctures in the store. So you can come in. Yeah. Yes.
What is that?
I don't know. We'll look at it.
Yeah, I just do an email.
Oh, that was me because she needed a past life reading, so I used the email to set her up as a past life.
Oh, yep.
Because look, when guys can't
No,
do
it's
the
weird 'cause
things, I will do it for
did
you.
the booking,
Yes.
and then when we do a password, when I did it, logged me in.
Yeah.
Because
I used the
That's-
email.
yep. Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Yes.
Sorry.
We'll fix
Yeah.
it. But
So
Forgotten
the Forgotten
Apothecary.
Apothecary class,
that's cool.
it will be in store only. It won't be virtual. We will probably have signups on the website though. That way you can pre-book. But you'll come in. We will do an entire tincture from start to finish. So whether it be the wow, my brain is completely gone.
It's okay. You don't need it.
Finally, slipped the hamster.
Yep. Well, if it's Italian penicillin, that's the one I'm
There you
gonna
go.
use.
Okay.
But if it's Italian penicillin that we're doing that day, you'll come in. You'll pay for the class. The class is still going to be $5, but you'll have to buy all the ingredients for the class.
Oh.
You'll make that tincture with us. I'll provide the jar or whatever you need
And the
to put
list.
the tincture in.
Yeah,
But we'll
okay.
just get it all from right here on the shelf.
Okay.
And then that will be what we're doing. It'll be a fun way to grow your confidence in creating tinctures.
Michelle says, "Can you do the Forgotten Apothecary class if you missed the first class?"
Yes.
Cool.
You just might be behind. So in the first class, Katie taught you about 5 very important herbs and how to use them, and all of their medicinal benefits. And then in this next class, she's doing that again. So you'll just be behind those 5 herbs.
Do we have a recording of the first class?
I do have a recording of the
Do you
first
have a
class
recording of
because
the
we're
first
gonna
class?
repeat it.
Okay.
Yes.
We can brainstorm a little.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
figure out how to get you the first class if you're missing the first class. The next one.
Hold on, wait. I was going to
Oh,
say
okay.
something about Apothecary that's very important. When you go to sign up on the Norns.net for the class, there are 2 options. It's either virtual or in person. There was a little bit of confusion last time, not a big deal, but make sure that you're mindful of whether you're booking the virtual version or the in-person version, because they're happening at the same time, but like space is limited, and then virtually we want to know how many to prepare for. So just be
Yes.
mindful of which one you're looking at.
Yeah,
Please.
I can only stream to I think 20 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay,
Next is March 23rd. You guys know what's happened on March 23rd? It's a plant swap. They're back. It's spring. I'm here. I'm planting things. I'm growing things. I hope you're planting things and growing things.
When were you going to tell me you're going to start getting into plants?
I didn't know there were plants.
There are no plants.
There are no plants at all?
No plants at all.
There's
Nothing to
not
see
a
here.
single
Okay.
plant
Alright, just checking. I thought you
anywhere.
were trying to get over
Yeah.
on me, you know?
Yeah, this
Sneaky,
is.
this
I'm pretty
one.
keen to picking up on things. I think you're being sneaky here.
Yeah, these are premium
Dave's got a feeling.
oxygen producers. Not plants. I have some really cool plants, guys. I actually just showed Dave my prop boxes today. I'm very proud of what I have and what I'm going to have available on the 23rd. I do want to talk about a little bit garden plants in the swap. Yes. All plants are available in the swap, so that's what we're going to talk
I'm
about.
bringing poison ivy.
Heck
Perfect.
yeah.
Do it. I would actually grow some in the backyard in
Oh
a
my
small
God.
corner.
I believe you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Put
for
it in
block.
Dave's oatmeal. What?
What?
I would never do that.
Y'all heard that?
You eat oatmeal?
Actually, Dave loves
Do you?
oatmeal.
That's awesome.
Want to know the
Oatmeal's good
cutest story about oatmeal and
for you.
Dave?
Of course I do.
When he was in Afghanistan, he had these mice, and he would steal oatmeal and feed them in his little shack. And he had little oatmeal mice, and he loved them very much.
So every time I'd be on
He
that.
sent me
adorable.
videos of them. He's like, "Look at my
Look at the
mice."
baby. Dave, you have the best heart. I hope you know that. That's awesome. I love that. Look at my happy little mice. Okay, back to
They
war
were in
now.
his little guard shack. Yeah, back to war.
The mice are fed.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyways, so the 23rd, plant swap. Everything that you bring to the plant swap should be free. You should be willing to swap anything that you bring. We do allow you to put price tags on things for if people don't. If people don't have plants to swap and they want to be able to get plants at the plant swap, you can put a price on your plants. If you have a very expensive whatever, you can bring that and charge a very expensive price for it. That's fine. But also be willing to swap that plant for something else. The point of the plant swaps is to grow a collection like mine. I've been very, very lucky with the plants that I have. A lot of them I got really good deals on. I swapped other things for. Not every hobby has to be go broke expensive. And plants, unfortunately, is a hobby that can become go broke expensive. So, yeah. Anyways, so just bring plants that you want to swap, please. Don't bring plants that you just want to sell. Don't come sit down and mark all of your plants and everything is $100 each, and that's just not fun for everybody coming. You can have a price for your plants. You can ask fair market value for your plants. Just also be willing to help a newbie out. And if they only bring 50 different pothoses, well, hook them up. Give them an Addisonii for their pothos or whatever. Just help them out. The other thing that we're doing, please no price gouging. And make sure that you're honest. If it's rooted, it's rooted. If it's a fresh cut, it's a fresh cut. If it's lightly rooted, it's lightly rooted. I say things are lightly rooted and they got roots growing out the bottom of the
what are
thing.
those?
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Where do they come from?
Where do those roots come from? That's not lightly rooted, but that's what I call lightly rooted, and we giggle about it. But just be honest in what you're representing, because we want this to be a good time. If you're breeding garden starts, which I am, I'm going to have a bunch of garden starts here. I'm going to have all sorts of lettuce, beans, a couple of different herbs, like fennel, dill, marjoram, some mint. I got some cool pineapple mints that I'm hoping to bring. I don't know if pineapple mint will be ready. My lettuce is already ready. I'm going to restart the seeds. I'm also going to have microgreens to trade. So just make sure that whatever you're bringing is for trade. And you can bring anything. It can be garden, outdoor plants. It can be tropical house plants. It can be cactuses. It can be succulents. It can literally be anything. We're just going to have a great time from 12 to 3 and swap some plants and talk about our gardens. Then we move into March 25th is Lady Day. I love this. We are not celebrating it in the store this year because I don't have a crone in the store to celebrate it with. But this is Crone's Day. This is where we honor those who are older than us, wiser than us, have them share their stories, their advice, whatever with. So this is a great day to call your mom, call your grandma.
Call your mom day.
Yeah. You don't have to call your mom if you don't like your mom. You can call your grandma. If you don't like your grandma, you can call Dave's mom. She's a real nice lady. She's a real nice lady. We like her.
Yeah.
So, if you need a crone to call.
Oh, borrow mom day. We should have that.
Don't want mine. Anyways. But it's a celebration of the crone aspect of the goddess also. So if you don't have anybody to call, maybe those people have passed away. Mine have all passed away. So maybe if you don't have somebody to call, instead you can light a candle on your altar for an older deity, a deity that's in that crone phase of life, or a triple-faced deity. So it's just a honor somebody older, wiser, maybe smarter than you. On the 29th, partial solar eclipse will be visible. It will be visible for us. And you know what else is happening March 29th?
What else is happening March 29th?
Motherfucking Reiki level 1.
I'm so glad to know that. That way I'll show up.
Yeah, you better be there.
What's happening today?
You better book it.
I should book it.
I want to touch base on this. It's not here.
It is not.
Yeah, when you sign up, she'll tell you in the email all of the things, but it is not here. So if you show up here at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., I think it starts at 11.
11
If you show up here at 11 a.m., we will not be here. No. You will not get into class.
11.
You must follow 11 to 6.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
must
that makes
follow
sense.
the instructions in your email or your invoice or whatever happens.
Yes.
So
It's email.
please pay attention because it is not here. No,
Nope. It will be at a very cool place though. That it's not far from here.
it is, and they did a lot of renovations for us specifically.
So nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a wonderful day. Genuinely, those of you that sign up and those of you that come, it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of healing, and it's I guarantee you'll leave feeling a little better. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
It's going to be great.
What else is cool about the Reiki class being on the 29th is the 29th is also the new moon in Aries. So this is a time to explore the mystical aspects of life. And Reiki is a mystical aspect.
Yes.
So it is very cool timing to have the Reiki 1 class and to start your Reiki journey on this transition of the new moon.
Absolutely. The new moon and the solar eclipse. And
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Will you grab a magazine, please? Because you just sat down.
Oh, you are closest to the magazines as well.
Nose goes. Yeah. Make sure it's volume 2, please.
Pretty please. If you could.
So, while he's grabbing the magazine, does anybody have any questions about the things that are going on? Because if not, we're going to jump into all of the... Oh, we didn't go over the resiliency workshop. Let's go over the resiliency workshop. Can you pull up the flyer?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Get this out of the way.
So you just went back out for volume 1.
Now that you've sat down.
But wait, is there more? Alright, let me see. It's loading.
So the resiliency workshop is a brand new workshop. It's coming to us. We're hosting it. The store doesn't actually have anything to do with it. But these people are pretty awesome. They're part of the belly dance community, and they're part of our community. The book that it's going over is...
It is called Resilience That Works, 8 Practices for Leadership and Life.
And you don't have to have the book. So she's going to go over every chapter of the book with you. This is a free workshop to attend. It's all for mental health and mental health awareness. Some of the things in 2025, you've heard me mention it before, are like community-driven things. That's really where my heart wants to be in 2025 and what I want to do. So this resiliency workshop is really part of getting us all together, getting us healthy, getting us moving in a positive direction. So this first class is going to be on what is resilience. Yeah.
And it says our nervous system and stress, myths and realities. And the nervous system is like, it's my jam. I can't talk about the nervous system enough. It's words that we hear a lot, right? My nervous system, but like we don't actually think about what it is and how important it is. And so I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be popping back and forth between the register and the workshop, honestly. Taking notes like, what happened?
I love it.
But yeah, and then stress. Oh my gosh, there's so much all the time, constantly stress in our lives, no matter what.
And if you guys want to follow along with it, this covers chapters 1 and 2. The very first week covers chapters 1 and 2. So if you do want to get the book, you can hop on Amazon. We don't carry the book here in store, but you can order it on Amazon. I did make sure it was available. So you can order it through Amazon. You can read chapters 1 and 2, and then you can follow along with her every week. You can work the chapter ahead of time. That way when you get to the lecture, maybe you can have these set of questions ready on, hey, how can you help me navigate this? Or is it okay for me to deal with stress in this manner? It's a lot of talking back and forth. It's going to be a really nice, beautiful class, I hope.
I think it's going to be awesome.
Yes. Any other questions before we jump into the planets? March planet forecast.
Wax on. Wax off.
Okay. We're giving a 30-second pause because all the platforms are different and they all kind of filter in. I don't get TikTok questions though, so any ticker-tacker things that we're missing?
Not that I'm aware of.
You
need the
guys.
magazines?
Oh yeah, what was the
No, I need the magazines for this. We're 30 47 minutes in and on page 2. I love it. We're not gonna make it through all 5 pages. Good for me.
Right.
I'm just overachieving.
Oh.
So then I guess we're gonna pause and we are just gonna go into the magazines,
Yeah.
and then we'll dive into the planet forecast. So this is volume 1. We have a few copies left in store of volume 1. Volume 1 is something that I'm proud of. This was the big push to get the magazine going. This is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. So this is just like all of the ideas thrown into one thing, and it's like a peanut butter sandwich without the jelly. Yeah, that's my jam, but sometimes people want the jelly. You great weirdos.
I like a raspberry preserve as my jam.
Yeah.
Dave, what's your jam?
What's your jam? Are you a
What's your
great
favorite?
person?
It depends on what I'm eating.
You like apple butter? I feel like you're an apple butter guy.
I love apple butter, actually.
Yeah.
Butter's good.
It's just alright.
Um,
Like the Norns candy.
Like the Norns candy. So this has some really cool stuff in it, but the majority of this stuff is written in-house. It's written by myself, by Dave, by Star, by Katie. It just has the Norns people working, trying to get it out. Issue number 2.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Volume number 2.
Oh, sorry. Volume number 2. This is something I'm super proud of. So this was the really big push that we needed. This was getting everything together. However, volume 2, I'm in love with the way this turned out. This not only has all of the Norns people working together, putting things into it and giving it heart and soul, but it also has people from the community, people from all over the United States. This has stuff in it that it's really just building the foundation for the rest of the volumes throughout the year. I don't know if I'm going to do more than 12 volumes. Right now, I think I'm just going to do the magazine for 2025. It's a lot to undertake, and we got lots of changes coming, so we're going to see. So make sure you're getting your copies. I have copies in store of Volume 2, plus you can order them through the website. Volume 1 you can get through the website too. But the things in this magazine are awesome. We have a Norns blurb, so you can read all about the store, how we started, things that we're doing, find all of our social medias. We have a beautiful short story and artwork. So this is an artist that was paired together with this author, and the author is from out of state, so that's fun. Then we have an Ostara ritual, so you can do fun things for Ostara. Then we have a magic and medicine section, so you can read about working with herbs, harvesting herbs for medicinal uses, really getting the most out of your garden. Then we have Norse Talk, and this month we did the runes. So you can read about the 24 different runes, 23 different runes? 24 different runes. What else is cool is the way these are written is it's written for divination. So it does give you like the letter meaning and like the base meaning for the rune.
Practical information.
Yeah, but it also teaches you how to interpret it into a form of divination as well.
That's really great, honestly. I enjoyed it.
And then we have hereditary witchcraft in here. This is a lot of fun. It doesn't just call to hereditary witches. It also talks about those of you who have chose the path, and it gives you an initiation ceremony, which is very similar to like a baptism. So you can have your witchy baptism, which is something that's really cool about this. Then we have the From Stardust edition, and it's also got our March calendar in here. But the From Stardust edition is all about dragons and working with dragons and our dragon circle and our local dragon coven. Then we have a new moon ritual over here with our calendar. We have Under the Stars with Air Star, where we talk all about how astrology is affecting you this month and say a little birthday blurb to the signs that are current and coming. Then we have another plant section here telling you all about what to grow in your garden, what it's the best time for. It's written by a local author, and then some poetry. I love this poetry. I thought it was really soft and sweet. It is to the holidays and to the goddess that this holiday represents. There's also a blessing for fertility in there. And then there is a dish, so you guys can cook along with the magazine and make some delicious yummies at home. Then it has all of our beautiful sponsors. It's got a little blurb here. Every issue I want to dedicate to somebody. The first issue is dedicated to my parents. The second issue is dedicated to Dave's parents. So get your magazines while I'm making magazines. It's been very fun.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Okay, now we're going to jump into our crazy events, the March Madness, how things are unfolding. How do we want to do this?
That's a great question.
One word at a time.
I like
man.
that.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
And then you do the first, you do the second, I'll do the third, and we'll just rotate.
And rotate.
Let's go.
Okay, cool.
I'll try to, yeah.
So, the 2025 eclipse season is also upon us, adding intensity to your Virgo Pisces axis, and still, Aries season calls us to embrace bold new beginnings. The themes of reflection and action weave together, reminding us to stay grounded while making decisive moves towards what inspires us. Follow along with this handy calendar of dates for the full moons, new moons, eclipses, and everything March 2025 will have us exploring. So March's energy is pause, reflect, and reignite. Astrology isn't just about tracking dates or deciphering what's happening in the sky. It's about understanding how those movements reflect and amplify our experiences. March invites us to reflect, regroup, and realign with what truly matters. Retrogrades encourage introspection, while Aries season sparks fresh energy for taking action. This is a month to honor the pauses as much as the breakthroughs, and to trust that the delays serve a greater purpose. So with this, going into March, I have done a lot of thinking about how March is going to affect me. I'm trying to be very realistic of what I want in 2025. This is also a very funny time for me, because typically when the moon is in Aries, I am more charged and like moving forward and trying to rush into things. But this year it is very much I'm stepping back and I'm saying, hey, this magazine is probably going to be a year goal. These community things are the things that are really important to me. This is where I'm going to put all the energy of things that I'm working on to kind of reignite this spark that I have kind of been missing. I feel like I've been a little...
It's been a rough few years for all of us. Just
What is this? What is that?
Pisces square Jupiter.
when they're looking.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes. Dave's reading ahead.
Which is totally fair.
All right.
So that's, kind of a lot, right? So retrogrades. How do you feel about retrogrades?
I think it really depends on your birth chart. I don't like to talk retrogrades until you've seen your birth chart, because I don't have the strong Mercury retrograde feelings, because Mercury was in retrograde when I was born.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
it
Okay.
doesn't. It's not shaking me up and giving my Gatorade asparagus.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you said that. When I was born, 7 planets were in retrograde.
Yeah.
So, a year ago or so, all the same planets went in retrograde again, and everyone was like, ooh, and I was like, yes! And I did so many wonderful things.
It's my time to shine!
All the chaos was right. And that's why I say, because people will come to me and they're like, oh, Mercury's in retrograde, what do I do, and whatever. Mercury, gets a lot of attention because it's all communication, but it's not the main one. But also, it affects every single person differently. So if you expect your retrograde to be crap, it will be, because that's what you're creating, but it does not have to be, because it could be your time to shine and show up. And I think that's a big deal. And then the Aries season. Aries gets a bad rap. Y'all get a bad rap for being all the fire. But if you think about it, you are all the fire, and that's what I love about you. if you think about it, right, we are coming out of winter. We need fire. We need to thaw everything out and get things moving again. So we need that fire. Is it conflict sometimes? Yeah. Does it need to be? Yeah. You know? Because what do we get from a comfort zone besides, like, what do they call it? The bed rot? Like, bed sores.
Bed sores.
Yeah. We need some fire to get us moving. All we got is bed sores.
So,
I love that.
March
So close.
1st, the Sun in Pisces squares Jupiter in Gemini. This transit has us feeling optimistic, but maybe too optimistic. And this is what's going on right now, today. So if you
Yes.
have felt the most today, this applies to you. If you haven't felt the most today, then this does not apply to you. As Star said, anything that's happening in astrology, we should really see your natal chart.
Yeah.
What's your
It's
birth chart
extremely
say?
unique.
Yeah. So, it's easy to overestimate your energy and to make promises that are hard to keep. The best way to work with this energy is to stay grounded and keep things simple. Today, Venus went into retrograde, or Venus's retrograde in Aries began.
What does Venus retrograde mean?
Well, it's going to be different for everybody.
Exactly.
But Venus is your love planet.
Exactly.
So don't take your exes back.
Right. So that's the thing, right? So and that's the like reputation that Mercury has.
Yes.
All Mercury's gonna tell you to do is text them. Venus is the one going show up at their house. Bro, no.
You're
Because-
invited.
Yeah. So retrograde is the planet spinning backwards. So essentially, rather than all that energy going out, we're giving all the love out, the love turns back in. So that can be one of two things depending on your chart. Typically, it's either all the self-love or all the past love. So that's when the X's come in. And try to channel it into self-love rather than loving the old self. Have a new you. I like that. I just picture little Venus in the window. Go to their house. They still love you. Doesn't matter. Time to go. Love it. Okay. Okay. Sorry, the season change has me a little. Okay. So
Hydrate!
I gotta hydrate.
Michelle and Katie are both proud of you.
Oh, yay.
Only because you're hydrated.
Oh, yay. Okay, good. On the hydration train.
They try to get me to hydrate all the time.
Dude, I'm just happy when you switch to Sprite for the day.
Thank you.
Yes, look at you, growing. It's the fire. Okay, okay, so March 2nd, so tomorrow, Mercury is conjunct Neptune in Pisces. I love Pisces. Dreamy, intuitive, and maybe a little unclear, this transit is perfect for creative brainstorming or connecting with your inner world. Just be cautious when it comes to facts or making big decisions. Pisces are not strong on facts, sorry. Things aren't always what they seem under Neptune's hazy influence. So Pisces and Neptune connecting. Pisces is a water sign. Neptune's all about water. Sometimes it's a reflection. Sometimes it's just sand that got kicked up. So, yeah. I love how much is contradicting right now because we've got a lot of fire and water happening at the same
Yes.
time.
We're just putting ourselves out.
Yeah. Well, you know.
They said, do these things. Just kidding.
It's turn it up, turn it
You've
down,
done
turn it
them
up, turn it
enough.
down, turn it up. And don't go to their house.
Don't
That's-
go to their house.
You missed it.
I always do.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So March 3rd, Mercury is entering into Aries. If Mercury in Pisces had us daydreaming, its shift into Aries will wake us up. Communication gets bold, direct, and fiery. We're all about to speak our truths.
Yeah.
But don't forget to listen also. So we're going to have big things to say. However, I always tell people that when the zodiacs and the planets are doing the things, this isn't an excuse to say harsh things. It's it's an excuse for me. You don't look at me with those eyes.
No.
Stop.
No. You know.
It's not an excuse. It's a way to make you aware of how the planets are influencing you. So if you're feeling spicy, you can say, "Oh, wait."
You should be self-aware. It should make you self-aware.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why it's not an excuse.
So if you're feeling spicy on the 3rd and 4th, just wait till the 5th before you speak.
When-
Yeah.
You know?
We should only go up to the
Right.
14th.
We're not
14th?
gonna make it very far.
Yeah, we'll go to the 14th maybe if we can, and then the next half of the month we'll do one in the next.
Yeah, we got
podcast half.
7 minutes. So
7 minutes.
we're
Okay,
gonna
good.
make it, yeah.
Okay.
All right, go to the 5th.
The 5th. I'm gonna go to the 5th. So on the 5th, Mercury's in Aries, sextile Jupiter and Gemini. Big ideas are flowing, and you might find yourself inspired to share thoughts or plan your next big move. This is kind of the day where brainstorming feels like magic. With a C though, or with a K?
Well, it's got a C this time.
It's got a C this time. So fake, brainstorming. Just remember to stay realistic about how much you can take on. That's why you need a Sag to keep you grounded.
That's not true. Don't let him tell you that. I am proud of us though, because everything that's happening in the planets, we've been teeter-tottering on this really big purchase, and we decided today that we're going to wait until April to do the big purchase, and just make sure that this is really...
Is it the thing you're going to pick up tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Very cool, yeah.
So we have the money for it. It's just whether or not this is going to be a dedicated decision, or if...
And the issue is the dedication is based on a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
and those things do
That's
fluctuating.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, I love that.
I know.
Yeah.
Moving into March
It's a
6th.
big deal. Okay, March 6th. The moon conjunct Jupiter in Gemini. A little optimism.
Say that fast real quick.
Moon conjunct Jupiter in Gemini. I
She's
love
a
hip hop.
Gemini.
I
She
love.
can do it.
I can. I could rap this whole thing. You wouldn't want me to. It'd be awful, but I could.
All right,
All
I
right.
didn't write it for that.
Ah, work on that. Anyway.
I will.
Okay. A little optimism goes a long way today. This is a feel-good moment that can lift your mood and inspire connection. Lean into curiosity and let conversations expand your perspective. So March 6th, get creative and curious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So March 7th, the Sun in Pisces, trine Mars in Cancer. Action meets intuition in the best way. This is a harmonious flow of energy, perfect for tackling projects that require both focus and a touch of creativity. Trust your gut, it's leading you somewhere worthwhile. I love this because March 7th is the day that we start writing the magazine for April. It's literally in my phone calendar. Hey, start working on the magazine.
Right. Get to work.
Because I try to
love
give
that.
myself a week or
Yeah.
so break. But yeah, so it's a fantastic time. March 10th, Dave.
So we're skipping to March 10th. Sun conjunct Saturn.
We're not skipping. That's the next time the planets shift.
Yeah, well, I mean,
We're moving into March 10th.
Yes, Dave?
See that spicy?
I see the
Yeah.
spice. I feel the spice.
put yourself in check over here. Sun conjunct Saturn in Pisces. Reality
my
checks
outfits.
aren't always fun, but they're necessary. This aspect helps us focus on long-term goals and take practical steps to get there. The trick? Staying disciplined without being overly hard on yourself.
Right? And with everything in Pisces, you may be really hard on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. But also overly optimistic at the same time. I'm going to romanticize my life and cry about it. So March 11th?
Yep, March
All right.
11th.
Mercury conjunct retrograde Venus in Aries.
Yes.
Yeah. Quick wit meets charm in this lovely conjunction. Conversations feel natural and engaging, whether you're brainstorming ideas or connecting with someone you care about. Venus retrograde means it may be a moment to revisit past connections or to reevaluate what really matters to you. Either way, say what's on your mind. You might be surprised by how well it's received, but don't show up at their house.
Well, Star's going to tell you not to show up at the
I
house.
did. Brittany's going to tell you to
However,
show up at their house.
I'm not going to say show up at their house, but maybe there are some friendships or relationships or things that have been struggling and you've not known how to say the things. March 11th would be a great time to sit down and have that hard conversation with, maybe I've been a shitty friend, maybe you've been a shitty friend, maybe...
Or maybe just write a letter. You can
Yeah.
write a letter.
And never send it?
No, send it for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, full send. Full send.
But
After
don't
proofreading.
deliver it yourself.
After proofreading. Make sure it's all
After
capitalized
proofreading.
correctly for Dave.
All right, the 13th, Dave. Oh, it's my turn.
It's
Just
your
kidding. The Sun in Pisces, sextile uterus.
Uterus?
Uterus.
Sexy uteruses.
Sextile.
Sextile and
Uranus in Taurus. That's what happens when you
Who's-anus?
practice saying Uranus.
Uranus. It all comes back around.
If you're looking... Stop. Okay. If you're looking for a spark of inspiration, this transit delivers. Unexpected insights or opportunities may come your way, especially if you're open to new possibilities. Flexibility is key here, and lean into the unexpected. So if you are a stickler, open up. Allow things to flow to you. Be more accepting of the things that are flowing to you. The last one that we're going to do is March 14th.
March 14th,
Oh,
full moon.
kidding.
You don't even know where we're going.
I don't ever know
Oh.
anything.
It's full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. Okay, this eclipse brings the Virgo themes of organization, healing, and letting go into sharp focus. What systems or habits are no longer serving you? This is a great moment to clear the clutter physically and emotionally and make space for something better. Learn more about the full moons, new moons, and eclipses of 2025.
Yes.
Should we warn them about what's happening on the day of our next podcast?
Well, we're going to finish this list, but I want to touch on March 14th again. Yes, we're gonna.
That
we're
one,
gonna.
that
Yes.
one. Okay.
I want to touch on March 14th again because this is when we're doing our full moon. The full moon is the 13th. However, the full moon with the eclipse is the 14th. A full moon lasts 3 days. There's 1 day coming in, 1 day on, and 1 day coming out. So the 14th is a big day for us. It's when we're doing all of our spell work. Like I said, we're doing a banishing ritual along with charging our candles. These candles that we're charging are for the rest of the month into April because lots of things are happening, like on the 15th.
Mercury's going retrograde. Just
And
kidding.
Gatorade.
It's gonna be awesome.
So Mercury retrograde begins the day of our next podcast, and we will cover the rest of the month then. If you need to know, hello Aurora, I have missed you. I got your picture. Thank you.
Should we talk about the 15th? Because we'll be speaking the night of. That they would have already passed.
It's gonna last
Yeah.
for a while.
So at least they
well, we
know
can
it's on
talk the
that day.
15th, and then we'll pick up the 17th.
Right,
on the
okay.
podcast.
Yeah.
Let's
Gotcha.
do it.
So finish on the 15th.
Okay,
Would it be my turn?
it would be your turn.
Yes.
Yes.
My turn. So on March 15th, Mercury stationed retrograde.
Is that an alarm right there?
Yeah, it's got a little alarm emoji on our list, and I love that.
You're welcome. It's
All right.
actually a red flag, but that's
Is
how
it?
it printed. I don't know why
That's
it did
like a
it that
buzzer.
way. Yeah, I'll show you it on the computer. I
it's-
read a red flag.
I believe it. Red flag. It means it's time to slow down and double check the details. Whether it's miscommunications or technology glitches, patience will be your best ally. Use this time to revisit unfinished projects instead of starting new ones.
Does that ever happen with you?
What?
How dare you?
Never.
I'm always starting
What?
new projects.
Yeah.
And
Always
and
finishing.
old
Always
ones.
finishing.
2 years later.
It's not done until she dies.
That's
Then
right.
you can say it's unfinished.
Anybody have anything for us?
Yes.
Any questions? Any burning desires?
Yes.
Anything before we
Alibis.
bounce?
Yes. The name of the dragon.
I really had fun doing this podcast. This was a really nice podcast. I was really worried about it all day because I felt unprepared. But I really liked covering the month and how planets affect people. I also really liked covering the calendar. I think this was our best flowing podcast yet.
I don't know so much about. Well, this is a good education here.
Yeah.
This
But,
this
yeah.
was fun.
You can fill some
Yes.
What's the name of the dragon?
Go ahead.
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why? Because you don't want to say it wrong?
It's Nidhogg.
He's Nidhogg.
Oh, see?
The dragon's name is Nidhogg.
Sounds very German right there.
I practiced.
You need a hug?
I need a hug in German, which
Nidhogg.
is terrifying.
Oh, I love
No, but it's
that.
Nidhogg, basically, is how an
Yeah.
American would say it, is Nidhogg. Dave, what do you know about Nidhogg?
Actually, I don't.
Me neither.
What?
I know. We're bad heathens.
You guys, he's the dragon
See, she knows.
that lives in Yggdrasil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yggdrasil? Whatever. He's
I call it the Grassel.
But that's why I really loved that people said that.
I like the
I
squirrel,
loved
isn't it?
all
True.
of the ideas
Because
and
we are the
keeping it
squirrels.
Norse because we're the Norns.
Mhm.
But when we first opened the store, we were the witch's closet. And as the witch's closet, our symbol has always been the tree of life. It's a universal
love that.
symbol. Lots of people find it. Lots of different religions find it, and we love it. And so knowing that that dragon is also part of the tree of life, I thought it was very like closed circle. Like
I love
that's
that.
it.
Yeah.
The witch's closet and the Norns have finally
Come
made
together.
a dragon baby, and his name is Nidhogg.
I love it. Needhogg. I love it a
Nidhogg.
lot.
So how many
So you
dragons?
come hug this dragon out front.
So how many dragons do we have? And what are all of their names?
We have Fafnir, who is the original dragon in front of the old Norns. And then when my father passed away, we got Lenny, which is the dragon from Nature's Treasures,
Dragon with the
who
hats.
lives inside. And then last year we got Nidhogg because I needed a dragon in my garden. And now
He's
he's
twinsies.
made it back to the store. We would one day like to get him painted. If anybody knows
Yes.
about painting this dragon, we would love to talk to you. We have a few other people that have put in to paint the dragon also. So, anyways, we're flexible, but I would love
Yeah.
to have him painted so he's not the twinsy twin of the other dragon.
Not
He's
the
just
exact
a fraternal twin, not an identical
They
twin.
need like vests.
Dragon.
Also,
Don't
you
say
guys.
that. Brandy's here. Brandy's here.
Yeah,
Brandy's listening.
Randy will make them.
We need vests. Yeah. Maybe a little reflective. They could be like.
Peachy
different-
vests.
Yes.
They'll always be
It'd be
safe.
so good.
Something cool that has started with the dragons.
Yes.
Oh,
You guys, there's so much stuff on the dragons. I love it. I want you to know we don't take it. We Dave and I, when we open in the mornings, we never take anything that's on the dragons. I love seeing it. There's toys that have been left out there, bracelets, money.
Chain.
Rocks. They're
Yeah,
painted
rocks.
So what's funny is
The
Copperas
rock
Cove
started it.
Rocks.
Yeah,
what's
it's a
the
painted
name
rock.
of their actual? Let's give them credit. What's
That's
the name
the name of their store.
Copperas Cove Rocks?
Cove Rocks.
So go to Copperas Cove Rocks. It's they paint the rocks, put information on them, and lay them about. And you all know
And
about how
it's
the rocks
circulated
travel around the world,
yeah.
right? So it started with that, but then people started leaving croc charms,
Baby
baby
dragons.
dragons,
So many
yeah,
things.
like
Yeah.
all types of things, and it's amazing because it almost became its own little geocache. And nobody, every time someone, there's acorns, the big acorns
The
out there, the
burrows.
fairy hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out there right now. Some of those out there. There's a bracelet. Anyway, we don't ever take anything off of it, but it's always beautiful to come in and see new things there. They're there all night long. People can,
Yeah.
take
They
and
come and
leave.
go as they need to.
It's
Yeah.
amazing that it was something that the community started with the dragons, and it became a personalized thing. I love
I
it.
also really love seeing you big tough bikers come and take pictures with my dragons in the middle of the night.
And booping them on the nose. That was wonderful. It was great. Did I tell you?
No, I missed that one.
Should I tell
Yeah.
it on here or should
Yeah.
I tell them later?
That's okay.
Okay, so it was wonderful. So I locked up the shop. It was the end of the night. I was warming up my vehicle, and this awesome biker guy came up and took a bunch of selfies with the dragon, but he also went and booped each one, and it just made my little heart grow 3 times.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was
I mean,
so cool.
It's a thing. Like
Mhm.
I find myself at times when I'm out there, kind of like just rubbing their nose as though they're a real animal.
Right, just like, hey,
Like a
buddy,
horse or
thanks.
something,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, yeah.
They're real.
They are. They have.
Yeah.
They have. They
And
have
since-
community energy in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
No, I love it too. I think it's awesome.
Alrighty, guys. This is our music.
You don't hear it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oops.
I'm gonna throw up the social media plugs. You guys follow us in all the places, like all the things. Be sure to like and share this video. I leave it up. Help us get some tracks in, visions, whatever. I should do this at the beginning of the video. Why am I doing it at the end of the video? How
I
rude
don't
of
know.
me.
Like, subscribe, and stuff.
Yeah. Like, subscribe,
Boop
click
noses.
the stuff,
Yeah, boop the noses.
things. Come take pictures with the dragons and tag us in them.
Yeah.
Anyways, here are the socials, and we love your faces. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Cool, guys.
Yay.
Oh wait, we left the mic on.
Oh.
Is that how that
I
thing
think you
now?
did that last time. 'Cause you
Bro,
wanted,
I'm so good at this.
you wanted it to.
All right, well, we love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with us.